Calisaugular lamination. Poop Boss 8416 reporting for duty. A few things. First of all, gallery show was yesterday and it was really fun. It was like really fun. And we did these, one of the artists, she held a lino cut demo. And as a printmaker myself, I was overjoyed because I've never done lino before. So I was like, I want to try it out, and she was really nice, and she let me do 2. So I'm going to show you what I did. Alright, so I made this block first, and then later I was bored because I was hosting, but there weren't too many people in the gallery, so I walked outside, and then she was like, do you want to do another one? I was like, really? And so I did this one, and these are the 2 that I did at the show. And then I came home, I actually bought a new stamp, ink pad today, so I was going ham with that. And then I made a whole bunch today. Yeah, just playing with gradients and stuff. Yeah, I might use some of them for greeting cards, or maybe not greeting cards, but thank you cards, for the online store if anybody buys anything. So could be fun. I definitely want to get more, or at least the little carving tools, because I could definitely carve the backs of these too, and then I'll have 4 designs. That would be pretty cool. So super fun. Art was super cool. Yeah. And then today I woke up at 3 in the morning. I was trying to wake up at 4:30, but wasn't in the cards for me today. And then I had to go to work at 5:45, and it was just me by myself. Nobody told me what to do. And it's also a really busy weekend. So I was like, okay, I guess. And that was whatever. Work itself, after the morning, and then my actual friends came in, it was pretty fire. And then a kid and her family that I've known for ages, 8, 9 years maybe, they came in and we caught up, and that was pretty nice. Their kid's taller than me now, which is crazy because I remember when she was teeny tiny. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay. A few days ago, my head was hurting so bad. I was lightheaded, feverish, blah blah blah. I ended up having to leave work early. Tried to film a video about this, but then I was like, I'll scrap it. And then next day, I woke up with a really high fever, and then I was like, bruh, okay. So it turns out I got freaking hand, foot, and mouth disease for the first time at the age of 19. I caught it from my brother, who caught it from our baby cousin when we went on vacation, and now I'm doing fine. Sore throat's gone, fever long gone, but very well-known symptom of hand, foot, and mouth are these spots, or that blister on your hands and feet. And on my hands, I only have them on my thumbs, which, okay, not that bad. I do use my hands a lot. They're all the bottoms of my feet, oh my god, it's actually so bad. When I'm wearing my socks and shoes, it's cool, whatever. It does hurt a lot, but there's so much worse. But when I'm barefoot, I'm not gonna show you my feet right now, but I'm wearing slides because my mom doesn't want me bare feet on the ground because it's kind of nasty, I can't lie. I'm in so much pain when I'm walking. My parents say I look like a zombie when I'm walking because my heels are affected, and then on my left foot is just my big toe that has the blisters, but it's basically my entire right foot. So not that fun, but we ball. Yeah. And what else is going on? I really want to draw, but I haven't found the time to. And then I also need to film more camcorder stuff, but I'll get around to that eventually. I got off work pretty early just because I started super early. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to like the park or something. I went to Michael's, I bought my little ink pad, and then I napped for like 2 hours. So yeah, it's like 8:10. That's not happening tonight, but it's okay. Yeah, I can't believe it's already August. It's like friggin' at the end of the summer. I start to Joyce Manor. Yeah, sorry. But Joyce Manor's playing the Kia Forum. I'm probably not gonna go, but I really wanna. And then Hard Summer, I think, was like yesterday, question mark. I had a couple of friends that went, and then I saw a video today of Underscores friggin' playing, so I'm only a little jealous. Now that I'm like getting into lino cut, I've been like brainstorming tattoo ideas for the past like several months, just for funsies, and also another Joyce Manor reference. I want a heart tattoo. And I don't know what like style I want to do, right? I mean, like I found an artist in Long Beach, my beloved, that I really like. So if I could get work done by her when I go back, that would be pretty fire. But also, I'm really freaking with the idea of like the people that do block print tattoos. Like you do the little lino cut stencil, whatever, stamp it on your body part, and then that's the stencil for the tattoo. And I think it looks really cool, but I would need to do design, and I don't know what to do. So that's that. What else is going on? More printmaking stuff. There was a lady at the gallery, and when I was talking to the artist who was hosting the lino cut demo, one of the other ladies who's also an artist, she was saying how she used to do block printing but onto t-shirts. And that's something I'm super interested in. I just need to get like the fabric, like block print ink, which is probably pretty accessible online anyway. I don't know about my local Michael's, because that's like the only craft store that I actually go to in the area. Because there's a Michael's, and then there's a Hobby Lobby, but I don't want to go to Hobby Lobby. I'm kind of afraid of the place. So yeah, options are a little limited. Art Supply Warehouse in Westminster, I miss you so much. And also Blick. I mean, there's a lot of Blick locations, but none of which are like where I'm at. It's more like Santa Monica, downtown, that general realm. So that's that. Yeah, I just want to make more stuff, more clothes. I mean, the thing I love about like block printing, whether it be like lino or even like wood block, is just like how accessible it is. Because you just need like the block and the tools. And I mean, if you're doing woodcut, watercolor ink, and then you can find like block printing ink pretty easily, and like the materials at my local Michael's, but also stamp ink. Like I've been using just like ink pads because those are compact. I can just chuck them in my bag, and fun for ages. So there's that. When I was at the gallery, one of the artists and one of the people who run the organization, they were like, oh, maybe you could do like a screen printing workshop. And honestly, I'd be down. I just need the supplies for that. Which on Facebook Marketplace, people are selling screen printing supplies like all the time. Mostly because like people like try to get into a new hobby and then they don't have the time for it, which sucks, but like, hey, come my way. And I feel like it would be pretty easy to teach, because if I have like the screen and the surface to do it on, and also I don't know, the squeegee and ink, I don't know, like it's pretty easy to find the materials online. It just costs money, and I could do it. I definitely could. I just haven't like had the chance to do it myself, like for myself. I would like to play around with screen print just a little more on my own, just to really get a feel for it, because I have only done it once. So that's that. But hey, Cal Swag screen printing workshop, that would be pretty fire, I can't lie, or like a demo anyway. But yeah, that's all I have going on really. Steve Lacy cover, Bad Habit, on the main channel. Maybe check that out. You might like it, I don't know. I do want to do more of those like GarageBand covers, because if you watch it, it's just like a bunch of stuff I threw on GarageBand. I was trying to like learn about his like, I don't know, his production, but more so like the way he records his vocals and like all the harmonies and stuff, because I think that's like really cool. And also Steve Lacy is like the GarageBand like god, so I'm a little GarageBand warrior, so it felt only like, it only felt right, you know? Yeah, so there's that. Somebody wanted me to cover 2 other songs from Gemini Rights, so maybe I'll do those eventually when I have time. But yeah, that's how that's going. Let me know in the comments below how you're doing. Not literally, actually go ahead. Like, I think it's really fun when you guys like comment. But yeah, that's it. I have work tomorrow. It's okay. I love my coworkers, they're awesome. So see you guys. Goodbye.